Yo. So I got smart, right? I started waiting to the 2 minute marker and let's go. So let me holler at King Crucial on the air. I got my safety goggles on, sensitive topic today. Bless you, babe. Bless you, babe. Bless you, babe. Oh, that's full. Bless you, babe. Um, might check in a little bit. And so away we go. Anyhow, you already know what time it is. And just like I said, man, the man in the building,
Yodel.
man. You know, see, I got my safety goggles on, man. It's a sensitive topic today.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I just popped the intro on there, man. So check me out, man. The big conversation of the day is Drake bigger than Michael Jackson?
Bigger. Whew. That's a strong allegation. That's even in question form. That's a strong allegation. That's a strong question. No, 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 no. Not the
Okay,
slightest, bro.
the short answer, in my opinion, is no. But my reasons may be different than your reasons. Can you tell me why Michael Jackson is not surpassed by Drizzy?
Okay. So that statement gives me the perspective of a career-based answer. And if I was to measure the two, let's just say the scales would be heavily weighed towards Michael Jackson because one, he's internationally known. And when I say that, I mean just as well as he's known here in America, he's known on every continent on the planet. It's like you can't go nowhere and say Michael Jackson for any age group and them not know who it is.
Right,
You get what
right.
I'm saying?
Any age group, any
Any age group,
culture,
any
any
culture,
location on the
in
map.
any location on the map, he had something that was great. Not only made you move and dance, but you can play over and over for anybody of any race, any culture, any place in the world. And he did all of that without social media and the internet, bro.
Boom. I'm talking about albums sold, not streams. You
Not
know what I'm saying?
streams, no, I'm talking about hard copies. Motherfuckers waking up out they sleep, going to the store to
You
go get
heard?
this bitch because it just dropped and they don't want that shit to be sold out. That type shit, nigga. That's
Right.
that's that's the error that artists got utmost respect in, bro. Because they knew the game was just different, bro. You know, now it's so many cheat codes and hacks to this shit, dog. You feel me? You don't even have to really be good to be considered in
Hey,
artists these days.
nobody greater than Michael Jackson. Period. By nobody. That you
Okay,
already know. See the
and
baby
when I
boy.
say be good, it is a type of hustle that goes into it, man. You gotta have,
Oh,
even if you're not doing nothing, even if you're not releasing nothing or dropping nothing, you gotta always stay like learning and trying to be head of the curve, especially when it comes to this rap game shit, bro. Like that shit forever changing. Like this shit, what's going on right now, just gonna be a little wave.
already. But see, all right. So when I heard it come, see, I heard I seen a video. I was on. I ain't gonna lie. I was on the book and what's her name on the Breakfast Club. Yee. Yee
Hmm.
on the Breakfast Club had a video up, and it was who was that? Anyway, Charlemagne, Charlemagne, and the dork was talking to who was that man? Hold on, he was talking to somebody. Damn, let me see. Nah.
Need a cup, princess? Okay.
They're right here. Here you go.
He has 10 number 1 albums, and I read somewhere they said Drake is the highest selling individual artist based on certified sales. I don't know anything about that. I know Michael Jackson is the greatest selling solo artist of all time. Okay, Michael Jackson.
Is that a true statement?
I hate to agree with the fuck nigga, but yeah, excuse
Is
my
the greatest
ignorance.
solo artist of all time. 182 plus million albums sold. Okay, and you're talking about a man who, when he was in the Jackson 5 sold over 100 million records.
How you feel about that? That's a very true statement.
He's dropping facts, man. I ain't got no. I can't
And
negate
Michael
nothing he's
Jackson
saying
is
right
the
now.
most
Right.
famous people of all time. I know you've seen the videos where people just faint when they see Michael Jackson.
Facts.
Like when you talk about Michael Jackson, you're talking about like Jesus Christ, Michael Jackson. Who else is that famous? Who else is that famous?
Hey, what's real crazy though is regardless of who you are and what you believe in, you know who Jesus is. And regardless of what kind of music you listen to, you know who Michael Jackson is.
Alright.
These guys like Michael. I don't know if Michael's on their level.
Michael is definitely not on their level. Michael Jordan is definitely not on Michael Jackson in the Jesus popularity level, in my opinion.
Nah, definitely not.
Being honest with you. Michael Jackson was different, bro. No disrespect to Drake, and that's why people don't really appreciate, this generation's legends the way that they should, because they always want to compare him to the legends that came before. But it's a big difference having to walk into a record store and buy an album as opposed to streaming it. You know what I'm saying? Or as opposed to you getting a sale because you're.
With that, we were just talking about that. So obviously he ain't gonna say nothing that ain't already been said.
All
But
right.
just to prove the point, that's the video I seen early today that even brought this to my attention.
Okay, but like I said offline, Drake is worthy to be in the discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay, so
with what
change.
he's done, with what he's done so far, nobody else has done of this era. You get what I'm saying?
So you're
As far
saying
as
nobody else is worthy of that conversation
nobody
or worthy
else,
to be in the conversation right now?
very few. Drake is one of them.
Do you have any other names you want to throw in there?
Tupac, but like I said, it's based off of what. Okay, if they could hit a continent or something, and people still have the same love for them that they have in America, that's what I'm basing my judgment off of. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so I got a crazy one for you. So you think Flow Rider has that international touch?
No, on that level, no.
Pitbull,
Mm-mm.
Jay-Z in the chat.
Maybe.
Hmm. Um, Whitney Houston.
Don't do that to me.
Okay, so I seen the Strand earlier, like right after I seen the video. Strand came up, and one two individuals brought up Chris Brown. Somebody brought up Rihanna, but I don't think she fits in that. Unfortunately, she doesn't fit in that category.
Gita Baker just said Wheezy.
Hmm. Well, on the fence, but I'm leaning. I'm leaning. That's kind of yeah. What you feel about Beyonce being on that list?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The
Uh,
bumblebees can stay where they at, but no, that's a big no on my
okay,
behalf.
so the one name that was kind of out of the box for me, out of all the names that were thrown into these couple of threads that I checked out, the one name that I kind of felt was kind of cool was Bruno Mars.
Yeah, of course. I agree with that. Only
Um,
because Bruno Mars had the type of pop, he had the style, he had the swagger, he had the same kind of, I'm not gonna say persona, but the same kind of stage presence as Mike.
right. Oh. What about Mariah?
Mm, mm,
Mm,
mm-mm.
no,
I don't think she have enough.
she don't have, her catalog ain't big enough.
Mm-mm. Not
Hmm.
like Mike's.
Right. So
Mm-mm.
we talking about catalog size, then Wayne definitely in the conversation.
I'm talking about overall, because Mike not here. So the only thing that you can compare to Mike is his overall career.
Well, I'm saying if we look at the last thing he was doing musically, which was the last thing he was doing, that was a world tour, and it was anticipated. The tour, This Is It, was a world tour. So
Yeah.
I mean, he was still touching. He had
Every
spent
ounce
multiple
of the globe.
decades touching every continent effortlessly.
Effortless. I nigga didn't know how. He didn't even have to know the language where you were going. He just pop up. And
Right.
motherfuckers will learn English for Mike.
Yeah. Now, if Drake died right in this now, God forbid, would he have a Asian prison guard forcing a whole platoon of prisoners to do a tribute dance for him?
Um, I don't know about that now.
I don't think so at all. I don't even partially question it. I know for sure that when Mike died, I seen more the most diverse tributes I've ever seen in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
There were, I'm talking about so many tributes, bro. Like I can't tell you why people think that, and I believe that he would have got that same treatment even if he would have passed as a child with the Jackson Five. He still would have received this much love even to this day.
Yeah, he was an
Because
amazing soul for sure.
they still playing Lil Mike. They still playing Young Mike. They still playing Grown Mike. You know what I'm saying? We all of Michael eras. When people request music, ain't no telling what era of Michael they gonna request from.
Damn, sure is a lot.
What about his sister though, Janet?
The Forgotten Jackson, huh? That's what I like to call her. I like to call her the Forgotten Jackson because she was, I say, I'll put her closer to Mike than Beyonce.
Mm, I I feel you on that for sure.
Think about her impact, bro.
Yeah,
Besides, after the whole Super Bowl thing,
right,
which I feel like was just a setup.
right.
But anyways, back on topic. Yeah, I put her closer to Mike than Beyonce and the whole Beehive.
Mm.
That's the only reason she popping because they about to chew me out, but she can't really sing like that for sure.
That's almost a cult, really. Her following is extremely dangerous.
Hmm.
They they don't
Want to
play.
talk
You
about
see
some?
what they did to
Want to talk about some?
TWD?
Hey, talk about some toxic masculinity. That's some toxic femininity right there.
Ooh,
Hey,
ooh. Hey, we passed the
talk
2 minute
about that
mark. Y'all can't
Beehive.
aggravate us.
Hey, this is for educational purposes only. We just want people to know that you know fair use and all that good stuff. You know.
Oh, good. Now, oh, in other music news, oh man, I would like to know if you heard about this, man. Did you hear that there was a group of gentlemen that accused former, and I know you're not a fan, but one of our former presidents for ruining rock and roll?
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah. I don't know about that.
That
I
was
think they wanted to give Obama too much credit for anything, bro. And I'm gonna just put that out there. Yeah, they if you want to give Obama credit for anything, give him credit for making the world seeing being okay with things that wasn't with okay with before.
right.
Let's just say if we didn't have Obama as president that era,
Heightened
yeah,
tolerance.
what happened?
We have heightened tolerance right now because of the Obama administration.
Yeah, just because he fit the description of a certain type of person, and then they wanted to attack that certain type of people to make them think that it's okay. And you don't see Trump coming out here talking about something. You get the idea. I ain't about to go into that.
Yeah.
This ain't what that's about. So
So yeah,
yeah.
that was the music news for the day. And normally I like to focus on knowledge. You know what I mean? But I definitely
Yeah, it's
had a
just how you see how we
an
talking
issue.
about music and it just veers into politics, bro. It's just like
Yeah.
everything is so political these days, bro. So you gotta really watch what you saying.
You see,
Me, I don't
look,
gotta watch shit because
G Baker
I ain't
on
got
one
company.
today.
What happened?
G Baker on one today with that bullshit right now.
That's what I was saying. Like I ain't gotta watch shit because company policy can't kick me in the ass. But I'm speaking from the majority perspective.
Man.
Most people don't say shit. Company policy.
But once again, like you said though, that music talk is gonna flow into politics, but at the same time, it's all connected. And speaking of it all being connected, I know you seen the video where the guy ties together the music industry to the prison system.
What guy?
This dude just let me. I got a clip for you.
What if I told you that some of the biggest music companies are in cahoots with private prison owners? And that the rap music we listen to is not only meant to entertain, but to verbally and visually support criminal behaviors that funnel disenfranchised people into these private prisons. Lastly, what if I told you I have proof? In 2012, Core Civic, formerly known as Corrections Corporation of America, the biggest name in the private prison industry, contacted 48 states offering to buy their prisons. One requirement of eligibility for the deal was particularly strange: an assurance by the agency partner that the agency has sufficient inmate population to maintain a minimum 90% occupancy rate over the term of the contract. Wait, drag it? What? What kind of legal and ethical measures could be taken to ensure the maintenance of a 90% prison occupancy rate? Now let's work together to connect these things. I'm sure you're a smart person. It won't be long. Let's do the work. In 2012, a mere 232 media executives were responsible for the intake of 277 million Americans, controlling all avenues necessary to manufacture any celebrity and spark any trend. Time Warner, as the owner of Warner Brothers Records, can not only sign an artist, but since they're also owners of Entertainment Weekly, they can also put an artist on the cover by next week. You think you choose what you listen to, but do you? Both BET and MTV belong to Viacom. Okay, now I know that's not news to some, but when the use of these media conglomerates is cross-checked with ownership of the biggest names in prison privatization, it's starting to get a little fishy. The largest holder in Core Civic, formerly Corrections Corp of America, is Vanguard Group Incorporated. Vanguard is the #1 largest holder in both Viacom and Time Warner. Vanguard is also the largest holder in the GEO Group, the second largest owner of private prisons in the US. The overlap in private prison / mass media ownership is disturbing. Let's make this clear. The people who own the media are the same people who own private prisons. The exact same people. They make money from getting so-and-so from the hood to glorify the life they live. And they don't care about the impact it has on others because money is the motive. Then when the music influences others in criminal behavior, they make money from all the impressionable low-income people of color that are expected to go inside their private prisons. You can research these companies yourself, by the way. It's not hidden.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, that's yeah, I've been well versed on that. Have you heard about the secret meeting that changed hip hop?
Yeah. I think that clip came across my radar like last like 4 days ago or something like that.
It came across mine about 3, 4 years ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, so what he's saying is pretty much proving everything what that letter was about.
Right.
And it was basically the heads of all these labels meeting up to say that they were going to invest in private prisons, such and such, make money just the same way as your boy just explained it. So, yeah, uh, I could stand side by side with that video right there.
For sure. I don't think I got no curveballs. That was pretty much my curveball right there. You got any curveballs wound up over there?
Man, look, I got a curveball for you, man. The earth is flat. You can't tell me otherwise. And the reason I say that is just because, man, it get dark so early here, and we in the same so-called time zone. It wouldn't happen on the globe, and that's why I'm gonna stand on that, just like you. I'm gonna stand on that video you just played.
Yeah. So I seen I seen a video like okay, it was weird, right? Because basically it showed us in a snow globe underwater
Right.
on a flat plane. So that was kind of cool, and the way it was explained was like the best explanation I've come across. But you know me, man, that shit above my pay grade. You know what I'm saying? So I don't worry about the roundness or the flatness of the Earth because I can't afford to travel outside the country right now anyway. So that's really not a concern of mine.
I
Like
did.
I
But
get that
I'm
money
just
up.
telling you from a nigga from who in Puerto Rico right now, bro. And when it's 6 o'clock here, it's dark. When it's 6 o'clock there, at the same time, same moment, same time zone, the sun is still out and beaming. That will not happen on a round globe. And I'm just saying, if people will go through those types of limits, you know, to prove something is a certain way, and those same people are the same people we get our music, our entertainment, our information, and everything, we're in the world of trouble.
Word, I feel that.
And that's why I'm so intrigued on not per se proving that it's flat, but just bringing awareness that it is, because once people realize that, then they'll be like, well, what else did they lie to us about?
Right. Yeah. I'm waiting for the masses to get it together so that we can see what it'll take and how long it'll take for us to move towards a positive, a beneficial future for the general populace. Man, let me go see what this boy hollering about. You know what I'm saying? Once again, it's chaotic portal. Appreciate my boy King Crucial for showing some love
You
as usual.
already know. You already
You know
know.
what I'm
Anytime, bro.
saying? Everybody need to get their life right. So first thing you need to do is get your credit right. So we on shout out time management, link in the description. The official kingcrucial.com for our merchandise and all the King Table podcasts and all the extra uh, content. You
All
got to
that,
love
all
yourself.
that.
Com for the
Speaking of the content, I uploaded the whole season 4 of King's Table Podcast on the official King Crucial website. So it's all in
oh,
one spot.
oh,
All in one spot. Every episode from season 4.
even the flagged episodes.
Even the flagged ones.
It's crazy, man. I don't even got no followers yet, but I got videos I'm in that I'm flagged on. That's crazy. I feel famous. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got nan subscribe. I got 3 subscribers, bro. I got one from the Takeover gang, you and Geechee. I don't even think G subscribe. I'm
Yo,
at
well,
check with that.
just stay at it, man. The subscribers gonna come. They egghead ass.
Yeah.
The subscribers, egghead ass gonna come. But yeah, we gotta stay. I definitely got another topic I want to hit on you with. Um, it's some hijack shit going on, so I'm gonna hit you up behind the scene. I'm gonna let you go ahead and end the stream whenever you feel, and
Yeah.
I appreciate you letting me on, and shout out to everybody that's been the King Tech Podcast.
Yeah.
KCDG out.